Hi, I want to do a quick thing on the FTE because I thought it was only fair that you got some idea of what it's about. So here it is, me on a whiteboard doing the FTE thing. So first of all, what's my goal? Well, FTE sits at the centre of what my company's about. So my FTE students are everything to me, to my business, because my FTEs, they go away and they either teach or they get to the top of the industry, or both. So here, lots of students see them, and so these potential students see role models and see how the industry should be run, and that links us into more FTEs, but also that helps when other people look at them and see what they're doing different. And so the first role of the FTE is to be amazingly successful. And amazingly successful could be anything. Could be the top of sport, could just mean slightly better in their gym. And so that would be up to you as the trainer. But what's definite is that the FTE will start to get amazing results with their clients. And so these amazing results will just be down to our formula. And so the formula is simple. Have a great question. And then get into your community. And we're going to go for eyes for community again. They're terrible eyes, eh? Get into a community that love research. So they love research and they know how to research. Apply the answers. And then own the results. And that's an important thing to know, because if you were good to ask me what Faster was trying to be, then Faster's not interested in being Apple. So Apple doesn't interest us at all. What we want to be is, we want to be Intel, because Intel are inside all the machines, sort of helping to power them. But they're never trying to take the credit for what the machine does. So you can be Apple, and we're happy to be Intel. And I want to show you how to ask the right questions, which is very difficult. Find the research with other people looking for research, which is less difficult and suddenly becomes really popular online, even though they're not asking the right question quite often. Apply that content so that you start to see those results with clients. And that'll give you these amazing results, which you will own, because you're Apple. Will have just helped. And then start to own the results. And you will own the results. And that's how you're going to get to the top of the tree. And this is a year program that never ends. So you come for a year. You do 4 days at the start. That's our first meetup. You do 4 days at the end. That's our second meetup. And you have 52 weeks of lectures, which keep rotating. So this year's will have more content than last year's. Last year's, that had more content than the year before. Next year's will have even more. But luckily, you get to come to all of them. You only pay once, and then you're one of my FTE team. And I want to keep you on board as long as I can. So you have to leave. I'm not going to push you out. Now, my FTEs are also going to get to teach. So we already have the CMT product, but I have 2 more products this year, and we're about to bring TrueFit to the fore to the UK. Additional to that, I have all the Faster courses. And so if you're on this FTE, you get to see all this and get right under the hood. So I'm not talking about, we're going to show you our courses and we're going to teach you learning points so that you can work out what what we exactly want you to teach to the letter, almost script like. But instead, I'm going to give you the chance to look under the hood and find out how we built the courses and what goes into them, so you can teach them and own them. Not literally own them, but own them as you teach. So you deliver what you know has worked as you apply stuff. Luckily, we work on that principle anyway. So at points during the next year, People will find stuff that I've not found, and we'll change the courses up and we'll get even better. And that's how it works. And so by learning to teach the FTE, and you might say, well, that's interesting, but I'm not interested in being a teacher or a mentor or helping new people into the industry. That's okay, because when you can teach, then you can present. And if you can present, then you can get in front of companies, you can get in front of sports teams, and you can start to own the industry because you know it that well. And that's what the FT is about. I want to create, and always have done, a big change in our industry so that the question is the most important thing. And then the research is the only way you'll find the answer. And then application is how you'll prove to yourself and your clients that you really are good at what you do. And then you'll own it. And then you'll take it out into the industry. And you'll own it with a group of people who also own their stuff. And that's how we'll start to build our business. So that the whole group really start to make a big name of themselves. Now, luckily, we're doing it already. We were already there in the past. We were there for Viper. We were there for TRX. We're now there for CMT. We have dumbbells. We have grippers, all through Escape. And we have the faster courses, and we have TrueFit courses. It's starting to happen. And so this is the last year you can get on here because you were on our mailing list or you were referred to us. Next year, you need to come through the faster pyramid of training. And so if you've not come through the pyramid of training, then you're not going to get the chance to jump in here at FTE. If you do really well at FTE, we have one more place to go, and that's our course director. And our course director gets to teach courses they wrote and gets to have their courses taught around the world, gets to sit on our network, and we co-write something together. Only FTEs can do course directors, and only a few people will do course directors. This is the route in. So what I want you to do is, if this is you and you want to be one of the next year's intake, I have 6 spaces and no more. And that's it. So all this week I'll be pushing out about this. I've got 2 or 3 people already inquired and not committed. I'd love to get the 6 on here. Then we've got our full group, and that's an opportunity to really expand your career and get to the next level. So thanks for listening to me. Sorry for the phone pinging off halfway through. That's what happens when you're sat here waiting for a call. But I really hope that you choose to come and do this, to come and meet our group, to come and play, to come and learn, to come and read more, to come and challenge everything we've got, to prove you know more in areas that we never even knew were areas. I want you to come on board. It doesn't matter if you look at it and think this is a 2-year or a 3-year job, or you look at this and go, I'm ready now, and I'm going to show them some stuff. Everyone's welcome. We have a massive, diverse set of people on our courses, and we embrace that diversity. We're definitely not the cool kids at the table. We're a mixture of everyone working together to make this work. So thanks for listening, and hopefully I'll see you in Doncaster and speak to you online before that. Thanks a lot.